Hi, everyone. My name is Monica Trevathan, and I want to welcome you to the New Worlds Await You program. Before we get started, I would like to make two very important introductions. First is Mr. Sam Jimenez. Sam is the board chair and founder of the WEX Foundation, and the WEX Foundation is the lead organization for this NASA funded program. Next, I'd like to introduce you to Ms. Catherine Bullish. She is the program coordinator for all of the WEX Foundation's education programs. For the New Worlds Awaits You program, she handles a lot of the logistics and coordination amongst partners, and you will definitely be hearing from her over the next few days. Here's the agenda for this session. I'll start off with a project overview and then an overview of the curriculum. Then we'll jump into the design competition and I'll give you a lot of detail about that. We'll move on to talking about your role as a judge and then go into detail on the scoring rubric, and we'll finish up with a recap of the schedule. Let's begin with a brief overview of the New Worlds Await You project. NWAY is funded by NASA to utilize partnerships, including regional and national networks within informal education institutions in STEM education. This purpose is to magnify the reach and impact for STEM education. To accomplish our goals, we have partnered with teacher preparation programs at three universities: UT Permian Basin, UT San Antonio, and Eastern New Mexico University. Their communities include our target population of rural and underserved populations. Our goals are to provide quality hands on space and STEM activities and design challenges to inspire and motivate students, and to train pre service teachers to implement our NWAY curriculum in after school programs at local middle schools, which will provide the pre service teachers real experience and build confidence in teaching integrated STEM activities. Our third goal will be addressed on the next slide. The NWAY project team is exploring this implementation model to support pre-service teachers and out-of-school time venues in quality space STEM education programming at the middle school grades. After training teacher candidates, we deploy them to after-school and club venues to teach the NWAY curriculum and facilitate the students through the design challenge. To this end, we have partnered with local informal education institutions such as the Boys and Girls Club of Permian Basin, the STEM Academy at UTPB, the Young Women's Preparatory Network of Texas, and the YMCA of Greater San Antonio. We are investigating the impact of this experience on the teacher candidates, the out of school time programs, and the overall STEM education ecosystem. Now let's turn to the NWAY curriculum and design challenge. The students have been presented with this statement. Your mission is to design a lunar habitat that utilizes a lava tube for all or part of its structure. The habitat must support the survival, well being, and productivity of 10 astronauts, enabling them to conduct exploration and scientific research. Additionally, you will build a physical 3D model from recyclable materials to showcase your design. With that challenge in mind, the NWAY architects jump into the NWAY curriculum. The curriculum is outlined in the chart, and you can find this chart in the competition handbook, which will be provided to you. This semester, the NWAY architects have been working to identify the problem, and then they brainstorm potential solutions. Then they designed their habitat, which was an initial concept of what they had planned to build, and they documented their design as an introductory video, which mentors reviewed. The mentors provided feedback to the teams, and then the teams redesigned their habitat based on that feedback. Now, teams are working to build their habitat as a 3D model using recyclable materials. And now they are ready for you. They are preparing a final video where they will showcase their model. The teams will compete for three different awards, which are the best model, the best mission patch, and the most team spirit. You will review their video and score them against a rubric, which we will go over in detail a little later in this presentation. Before going into detail on your duties as a judge, I want you to know that you will be receiving access to a resource folder. In this Google folder, you will find a copy of the competition handbook and the curriculum guide. You will also have a copy of this video presentation, and we will include a few videos of past projects so that you can use those as an example. From the resource folder, I highly recommend that you access the competition handbook and spend a few minutes reading through it. At the start of the handbook, you'll find some general information about the competition. And then on pages 6 and 7, you'll find a lot of the details about the competition deliverables, which includes this presentation that the students are preparing right now. It also will detail the requirements and constraints that are given to the students on their projects. Also, starting on page 7, you will find the scoring rubric. You will definitely want to spend some time going through these categories and the point distribution for each category. We will go over this rubric in detail a little bit later in this presentation. On this slide and the next, I will go over your duties as a judge. First, you will be assigned to score 3 to 4 team presentations. That and I and others on the NWAY staff will upload the videos and share the specific video links with you, and these will all be housed on a Google Drive. So once you receive those links, you need to access the folder and review the teams that you have been assigned to. The videos will be 6 minutes long, but you may have to rewatch them a few times to make sure you capture everything that the students are presenting and matching it against your rubric. So the students will explain their design by showcasing their habitat model. They should demonstrate their knowledge of the moon, their knowledge of lunar lava tubes, and what it would take to keep humans alive on the moon. As you watch the video, you will score the team's project on the provided rubric, and there is space on the rubric for you to provide feedback to the team if you'd like. In addition to scoring for the best habitat, you will also score the best moving part, the best mission patch, and the most team spirit. I'll show you a little later, but each of these rubrics are in their own tab within the rubric spreadsheet. Each team will have 4 judges scoring them on their project. The final team score will be the sum of all 4 judges' rubrics. Now, let's review the scoring rubric. This screenshot is taken from the competition handbook, and although the online scoring rubric will look slightly different, the categories and the scoring scale will be identical. First, across the top row, you will see the scoring scale from 1 to 5. There is actually a score of 0, which would be awarded if the team does not show any evidence in a specific component. And a score of 5 would indicate exceptional quality and fulfills 100% of the requirements with additional features. On their own, the scoring scale can be considered subjective. However, in the center of the rubric, You will find detailed descriptions of each criteria and evidence the student should show in their video. I know it is wordy, but providing this detail will help the scores become more objective. Also, I ask you to look for key differentiators in each cell for every component on the rubric to help you as you score. For example, these circled in blue. Just a few tips as you score your team presentations. First of all, if a team does not present a specific item that is on the rubric, then a score of 0 should be marked. The student's concept should be grounded with sound scientific basis, albeit at a basic level of understanding. Remember, these are middle school students. And we do want you to be critical in your scoring because we do want a nice dispersion of the scores. Not every team is going to have a 5 on every item in the rubric. So anyway, just be critical about how you are scoring the teams. Um, the students should explicitly showcase an item. If they don't explain it, just don't assume that they understood it or that it's there. I am happy to announce that we are creating a new online scoring sheet. The hope is that it will be easier to complete for you and that it will automatically calculate scores, which will make it easier on us. Information and a short tutorial will be shared with all the judges soon. On this last slide, I want to review the schedule for your judging duties. During the week of April 28th, the teams will upload their video presentations after they record them. The teams meet 1 day per week, either on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. So as soon as they record their video, they will upload their presentation to a Google folder. Then the NWAY staff will immediately provide the judges with links to their assigned teams. So as soon as your team has uploaded the video, we will connect you to their file. Then you will take some time to review the videos and score them on the rubric, also provide feedback on the rubric. That will all happen between April 28th through May 1st. And then by the end of the day on May 2nd, we need to have all of your completed rubrics done for all the teams that you are assigned to. Then during the week of May 5th through 8th, the winners will be announced during their after school meetings. We will prepare a video that shows the award ceremony, and each of the NWAY leaders will share that with their teams on their respective day where they meet with their students. I know that was a lot of information in just under 15 minutes. So feel free to watch this video again, and you can contact myself or Kat at any time. Our emails are there on the slide. They are probably also in your inbox by now. We want to thank you for your time. Thank you for your support of the NWAY project and STEM education in general. And I look forward to working with you. Thanks.